The term adventure can be defined as an experience or undertaking that is typically bold in nature and often involving unknown risks. To seek adventure is to wander into the unknown, leaving your comfortabilities behind so that you may welcome new experiences, challenges, and growth. Adventure often leads the wanderer to find a better version of oneself. My name is Zach, my wife is Tracy. We, along with our Siberian Huskies, are the Sunshine State Vikings. We are Florida-based adventurers seeking to do more of what we love while exploring the craft of sharing our story. This is our tale of adventure found in our own backyard along the Florida Adventure Trail.
What's up, everyone? We hope you've been well. Thank you for joining us on day 8, our final day of the Florida Adventure Trail. This morning, we woke up at our Airbnb campsite to consistent rains. We were planning on waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning so we could get out just before sunrise. However, we pushed that to like 4:40, 4:50 and just had to decide that we were just destined to have to pack up real quick in the rain. So that's what we did. We got everything wrapped up real quick, had the pups eat breakfast in the truck while we got everything packed up for camp. It is not fun packing up a soaking wet rooftop tent and in the rain. But all is well. We got out of the campsite just as the sun was starting to rise, so we weren't too far off from our mark. Tracy and I have just been driving these back roads, these beautiful back roads, as the sun has been coming up, just enjoying the sunrise. We've had breakfast and coffee here in the truck, and we've now made it a good distance. We're about 60 more miles in on these back roads, and we're just a short distance away from Eglin Air Force Base, where we're going to really be starting our day. So the cool thing about Eglin Air Force Base is that there's a lot of things that you can still come out and find. There's random aircraft strewn about out here, and just sights to see if you just stop and go take a look at them. They're marked on the map. For stop number 1 here, we're going to check out what is listed as the wreckage site of a C-123 provider that crashed in 1968. We're just now starting to see the first bits of it here. There's a
door panel laying on the ground. But we don't know too much about planes and military history and stuff like that, so we're just gonna come out here and check it out and see what the wreckage looks like. We're hoping it's a pretty interesting sight to see as we make our way back here. So that C-123 wreckage there was pretty cool to get to check out. Definitely quite a bit still remaining back there. And it's also cool that it's still available and that the public can just come up and try to find it for themselves. Though it is worth mentioning and noting that that is the wreckage from just a training incident, and 4 good serving men did lose their lives. So it's just important to remember things like that and how important, you know, stuff around Eglin Air Force Base is going to be when you go to check things out like that, to remember to just be respectful at sites like that. But we're here now, back at the truck, back on the main road. We're going to carry on, and I don't know for sure, but I think there's about 2 or 3 more sites or things to see that we might be able to check out here at Eglin Air Force Base, and a couple of them we're really excited about, and we're just going to carry on from here. Well, we hit a roadblock for the day. One of the tricky things about Eglin Air Force Base is that it is an active military base, and there is a map on the website that you have to check. It's called the PAM, the PAM, and that's going to give you your daily closures of the areas of Eglin Air Force Base that you can access. Now, we knew today that some of the northern portion of the Florida Adventure Trail in Eglin Air Force Base was going to be off limits, and that there was definitely one thing that we weren't going to be able to see today, but we were hoping to be able to make it just a little bit further into the route. There is a power wagon that's listed to go check out, a Sherman tank that's listed to check out, and then the Huey helicopter we for sure knew we weren't going to be able to go check out. But so we're going to have to detour from this point and kind of hook back around and try to meet back up on the other side of where the access closures are for the day. There is one more thing here at Eglin Air Force Base that we are pretty sure and that we're definitely hoping to be able to go check out. But this last little section here in Eglin Air Force Base, we thoroughly enjoyed. We're very pleased to have seen that we got off of some of the paved roads and got to hit some of the trails here. It was very fun, to say the least. It's a pretty cool place to be able to go wheeling around here. So we're gonna carry on, get back on the main road, and go connect up to where we can access for the rest of the day.
We've just met up with the Florida Adventure Trail. Unfortunately, we only have a couple miles left in Eglin Air Force Base, but there's just one more thing that we are hoping to go check out.
And so we're looking for our last site of the day. There was it looks like there's a trail that goes right up to it, but we decided not to drive down it because it looked really tight. And we've decided that we're gonna solo it and leave the dogs in the truck for this one. So we've left the truck running at the end of the trail, got them locked up in there, and they're just they're hanging out now.
Could be right around here.
Okay. It's got a clearing. Oh yeah, there it is. And so here is our last sight of the day. It looks like it's a crashed Navy plane. It's got Navy written up on that back wing there. And it's listed on the map as the TA-4 Skyhawk. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'm really happy we decided to come hike out here and check it out. It's definitely a sight to see. But Tracy and I are gonna take some pictures here real quick, and we'll carry on for the day and make our exit of Eglin Air Force Base.
Well, we wrapped up our time with the TA-4 Skyhawk out on that trail. We've made it back to the truck. The pups are doing okay. And now that we're about to make our exit from Eglin Air Force Base, figured it was time for a quick update. It is 12:30. We have tackled 135 miles for the day, and we only have about 60 miles left of the Florida Adventure Trail.
And those last 60 miles are going to take us through the Blackwater River State Forest, all the way to the Florida-Alabama border, where it meets up with the Bama Adventure Trail.
So we've just wrapped up our time at the Blackwater River State Forest, and we have just 6 miles left of the Florida Adventure Trail. And again, that's going to leave us off at the Florida-Alabama line and at the start of the Bama Adventure Trail. But before we go and finish off those last 6 miles, we're going to leave you guys off here while we walk the dogs for the last time tonight at this beautiful lake behind us. This is Hurricane Lake. The sun coming through the trees with those colors and the lake, just absolutely fantastic. My gosh, we saw it, we had to stop. But we wanted to just say that we hope watching our adventure that we've had here on the Florida Adventure Trail has inspired you to come find your own adventure out here on this trail. I think it was definitely epic. It did a very good job of linking a lot of the awesome places in Florida to go trail riding, and the back roads were very scenic, and it was totally worth the experience. If you would like to find your own adventure out here, in a recent development, you can use code Vikings20 to save yourself 20% off of your purchase of this trail to come out here and experience the same sights and scenery and experiences that we have. But we're gonna go and get this dog walk wrapped up. We're gonna go knock out those 6 miles, and we're gonna get ourselves headed home for the long drive back to Central Florida. As always, thank you so much for watching. Do more of what you love, and we hope to see you on the next one.
To learn more about us and find out ways to help support the adventures, visit our website, sunshinestatevikings.com. And to keep up with our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunshine State Vikings.